start of this week here at the Misano club layout. Welcome to week 10 of the Clio SoF of season 4 of 2025. Yeah, we have seen 29 laps yesterday. This race will have 28 laps, and let's jump right to the starting grid to see how qualifying went. And then we see a whole bunch of right turns, so I'll be right back. We know our grid for this 15-12 SoF split to race 14 cars. Here we go. Ignore the faulty track map. I hope it will update in a few moments. Technical issues. Oh, someone going wide there. Team LOA member. This is Gareth Winslade who went wide there. We are getting to turn 4 for the first time. Richard Nichols tries it. Contact. Slavomir Zhojkovski. This is not how you want to drive that corner. I'm a little bit annoyed that the track map isn't working at all. Anyway, the rest is working. This is fine, but yeah, technical problems. I apologize for this. Let's focus on the race. Richard Nichols and Sebastian Müller, then Thomas Bruin and Adam Martindale. Okay, I have to comment on it one last time. It changes colors depending on how the sector was for the driver we are watching, but the dots are not moving. Enough of this, because we have to focus on the race that is in front of us. I apologize for the final time for this not working today. It is what it is. Richard Seo. He is in P11 out of 14. Müller and Nichols. Oh, Kevin van Lanker went wide in turn 4. And Winslade and Rejewski, cars 1 and 3 in P4 and 5. Rehberger, Lachner, Da Costa, Maurizio Costa, I apologize. Gareth Winslade and Marcin Rejewski. So used to say Dylan Da Costa, and now these things happen. Rejewski. Lachner, is he trying something? Not right now. Rehberger defending his lead. Maurizio Costa right behind the two. Rejewski still behind. Gareth Winslade, then a bit of a gap to Richard Nichols, who got past Kevin van Lanker. 2.4 seconds, so Lachner, he looks a bit faster at the moment. Rehberger is defending. Lachner gets through. Also Maurizio Costa gets through. So from 1 to 3 in a few moments. Down to turn 4 and oh no! First degree murder! A German hits another German, and Julian is standing and he is back to the pits. Ay, this was some murder here on lap 6. So, Gareth Winslade now in the lead. Marcin Rejewski now in P2, Maurizio Costa in P3. Florian Lachner dropped down to P7. So it's not totally horrible, but it was first degree murder if you ask me. Costa gets past Rejewski. Now back in P2, where he was just moments ago. Richard Nichols now close, Sebastian Müller, Adam Martindale and Florian Lachner, who got hit pretty hard, so maybe damage is a factor. Maybe, maybe not. Rejewski and Costa. Costa goes a bit wide. Is this an opportunity for Marcin Rejewski? Not at the moment. Tries to cut back here in turn 3. But now he's on the outside of turn 4, which is not gonna work. Lachner. Tries to get P6. Julian is about to leave the pits, but it is dangerous. He waits, and he waits. This is good. After murder, the redemption arc. Waits until everyone is passed so that he doesn't kill a second driver. It's the little things that count sometimes. Ooh, little contact there. Now Gareth Winslade, is he able to pull away? 0.8 seconds. And you might have seen it for a little moment there. Our leading pack is getting close to lap somebody. Slavomir Zhojkovski, he is not far away, he is struggling. Will this become a factor? Yes or no? Müller and Nichols. Kevin van Lanker gets past Samuele Osti, is now in P11, has also dropped a lot of positions. Nichols breaks late. Another contact in turn 4, we are used to it by now. Rejewski, Maurizio Costa, the lapped car is getting closer and closer. Lachner wants P5. Another Germany versus Germany duel here, and Lachner is through. Nichols goes wide here on lap 13. Kevin van Lanker and Trevor Evans fight for P10. There is the lapped car, we talked about it. 1, 2, 3 are through. I think it was handled okay-ish. Yeah. Oh, Lachner going wide. Turn 4, this gives Sebastian Müller the position back. Yeah, the thing is, the track is small. Very small. So this means there is not much room per car on the track. So we jump from battle to battle as a result. I mean, just look. 1, 2, 3, then another 1, 2, 3 right behind. Which is why we see some people not that much, like Trevor Evans, Kevin van Lanker, who battled moments ago. But it is what it is here on lap 16. Gareth Winslade, his lead is shrinking. Yesterday we talked about tires. Oh my. Oh no. That was not how it should have been. Lachner and Nichols! Guys, give me some time to write down the things. Oh, Winslade! Winslade! Goes wide! Drops 2 positions and we have a lead change as a result. Here on lap 17. Rejewski, Costa, Winslade under attack from Richard Nichols now. Was it a driver mistake? Has he cooked his tires? I don't know. Nichols! Oh, what a rejoin! What a rejoin! Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. Richard, what? This was bound to happen. Oh, goodness gracious! What the hell? What have we missed here? Battle for the lead. It's chaotic. Rejewski, Costa. Winslade, Müller behind them fighting. Tchaikovsky in the pits. But what was that? We had an incident with Richard Nichols. Okay. Then suddenly 2 cars, Nichols and Lachner, I think the other car was, were way outside of the track. Huh. We have seen things here. In Split 2. Nichols. It's a minor miracle that he's fighting for P6 after all of this. Now in P7, Adam Martindale's car looks horrible. Winslade. He was leading the race. He will be annoyed by this mistake he did. Now under attack. Florian Lachner out of the race. I know that it was incident point related, so he got disqualified. Poor guy. It all started with first degree murder. Winslade tried it. Ay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one for the ages. Thomas Bruin, brakes too much. Adam Martindale says thank you. Nichols to the inside. Now back in P6. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm even more annoyed that the track map is not working today. Because sometimes it helps us tell the story a bit more. But if it's not working, nothing you can do about it. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Richard Nichols goes wide there. Again! I start to notice a pattern. Richard Seal, we have not seen him a lot. Winslade again in turn 4. He's struggling. He's struggling big time. Bruin gets past Nichols. Nichols gets it back. I apologize. Less than 2 minutes. Kevin van Lanker, Thomas Bruin, Richard Nichols, 7, 8, 9. Winslade, this time turn 4 works a bit better for him, but what a missed opportunity for him. What a missed opportunity for him. Kevin van Lanker behind Thomas Bruin. Richard Seal still behind Gareth Winslade. But But time is running out. Final minute of the race has begun. Richard Seal to the inside. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity. No, stays behind. This lap and the next. So he has a few chances still. Especially with Winslade struggling in turn 4 as he did throughout this race. Not this lap though. Marcin Rajewski, 0.8 seconds in front of Maurizio Costa. Final lap of the race. Kevin van Lanker, Thomas Bruin. Kevin on the inside. Thomas brakes too late. Loses at least one position. 2 positions. And Rajewski wins this chaotic split 2 race. Maurizio Costa, Sebastian Müller, Gareth Winslade stays in front of Richard Seal. Adam Martindale, Richard Nichols. They all... now the track map is working! Oh, come on! This is even more infuriating. Anyway, these are the results, ladies and gentlemen, and what they mean for the overall and the Split 2 standings, we're gonna find out right now. And we are back at the standings over on ClioSoF.com that since the recording for Split 1 already has gotten another update. Like I say, this website gets better and better and better. I love it. But now let's take a look at how the overall standings look after this second race of the week. As you can see, as one example for the update, Misano now has the correct flag. Marcin Rajewski in P13, Maurizio Costa P17, Florian Lachner P19, poor guy. And yeah, I will just scroll a little bit. As you can see, some big jumps, 13 places, 12 places, 27. Could have been more, Julian. Could have been more. Well, we're now past P100, P150, and how many do we even have? Let's see. 216 people have participated in the Clio SoF this season after 10 weeks. Lovely. And now let's jump to the Split 2 standings, because some things are really interesting there. Marcin Rajewski jumps up by 9 positions and is now in P2 of the Split 2 standings. And it will be interesting for the final 2 weeks, because how often, we talked about it a lot lately, how often does a particular driver get into Split 2? Same goes for Split 3 and 4, of course, but this week we only have 2 splits, so we have to talk it this way. How often will we see any of these in the top 10 in Top Split? If we keep in mind the iRating of certain drivers, David Ward, John Duncan, Clement Godet, unlikely, but you never know. So maybe, even though some of the drivers have been leading or up there at the very least in Split 2, doesn't mean necessarily that they will end up winning the Split 2 championship simply because they get into Top Split too often. So we have to take that in mind. Marcin Rajewski, big jump. Maurizio Costa, big jump. Maybe these two are the true title contestants for the Split 2 standings because of what we just talked about. Anything is possible. As we scroll further down, we had the race, we know the results, so find your favorite Split 2 driver. And we have 77 that have participated in the Split 2 race this season. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, that was Misano. Next week we return to the United Kingdom. Brands Hatch. It is the smaller layout, the Indy layout. But that is almost double as long as what we just had for this race and the race we presented yesterday. So don't get too, what is the word I'm looking for? Overwhelmed by the sheer size of Brands Hatch Indy next week. I hope it will be good races. Let's take a look at the highlights of the race, including the attempted murder we have seen early on in the race. And I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.